Can you hear me? Best flipping card show in Woburn. Dude, look at this line just to get in. That is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, we're gonna work a lot of deals, sell some stuff. We're walking in with a bunch of grails, and look at this guy filming me, filming him, filming me. All right, let's go. This is a long queue, guys. We're gonna be in line for a minute, I guess. This kid's got the Gengar shirt. Let's go, buddy. All right, hold on. I might have started the stream early. I didn't think there would be a queue of like 50 people to get into this place. But yeah, we brought a lot of cards to sell, make some moves. Hello, YouTube. Yeah, I've got some pristine 10s, a bunch of them. I got the PSA 10 Charizard VMAX that we picked up last week. We're going to try to sell that thing. We're going to check in with some of the boys. Koopa Loop, where is this? We're in Woburn, Massachusetts. So we're in Woburn, Mass. I just turned the stream on and then got stuck in this queue, so that's okay. But yeah, we're going to check in with, I think, Dog Clark's got a booth here. Collectible Tags is a booth, so we'll check in with the homies. We're going to see who else is in the area and who's selling what. Alex, what's going on? Koopa Loop. Oh, man, I'm in Texas. That's all right. I know they do some pretty big card shows in Dallas, so I will try to be there for some of those later. But I think those are like summertime. Those are summertime vibes for sure. Next big show up here is going to be Collecticon, New Jersey. So we're going to be there. What? Who says President Trump or Kamala? The president is Donald Trump. Can I see Quaxley and Sarah Ledge? Let me see. I have. Check these out. I don't have a Quaxley. That's kind of random. But I do have, and this is something I might try to move today. Maybe we'll see if I can get the right buyer for it. Check this out. Sarah Ledge Pristine 10. So we'll see. Maybe somebody wants that. I don't know. I got a buddy who might be into that. W in the chat. Yeah, so the queue's moving, fortunately. We got that many people left. Then I can flip this camera around so you don't got to look at my face. We can look at cool cards. Check in with the boys. Make some moves. Alex, that was a brutal question because I think both candidates were terrible. And I personally have an issue with there was no primary election to put Kamala Harris in as an option. Very un-American. Trump is crazy, but at least he won in a primary election in proper democratic process. Any Lugias? I don't have any Lugias with me, but we're gonna find some crazy stuff today, guys. Maybe we'll pick up a Lugia on trade. I'm always down for that. I have a Pristine 10 Charizard VMAX from Champions Path, the Rainbow. So maybe we could flip that for like a Lugia and a 8 or something like that. Sounds about like a fair trade, maybe a 9 even. We'll see. We will see. You like Darkrai, Cerulege, Dragapult, Quaxley, and Cinderace. We'll keep our eyes out for any bangers. I do have like the Cerulege on me right now. I subbed because I saw you shoe me, or because I showed you the Cerulege. Thank you, I appreciate that. Appreciate the sub, dude. I feel bad because like people are starting to come into the stream and we're sitting in a queue. But if no one's ever been to a card show, this is kind of how it works. Like you get on and you get in a queue, I guess. It is what it is. You have the Quaxley Raw. I can list it on price charting. I mean, Quaxley's dope. I got no beef with Quaxley. Fortunately, this line is moving quickly. We are getting towards the front. Guys, the queue is long. The queue My favorite Pokemon are Gengar and Magikarp. Magikarp is the OG. Love him. I like that his attack is struggle, and then if he struggles enough, he turns into a dragon. I relate to that. And then Gengar obviously is King Spooky Boy. Like he literally kills Ash Ketchum, takes him on an acid trip, and then puts him back in his body. That's legendary. You guys have seen the anime. Carp. Everybody loves the carp, dude. How can you not like the carp? It's like Snorlax. Like everyone loves Snorlax. Everyone loves Magikarp. Can I find cards at Target? Rarely, and only if I bring my nunchucks to fight off the people. That was a joke. Don't bring nunchucks to Target. Don't bring nunchucks to Target. It's not good. Costco, that's acceptable.
You know it's not sports, right? Not sports. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Morning. Just you, right?
Yeah, just me.
I wait 10 back.
Thank you, sir. All right, we got our ticket. We're in. We're in. Thank you. All right, let's turn this thing around. We're wandering. To the 40 people who just popped into the chat, welcome, guys. We're going through today. We're gonna meet up with some homies. We're gonna see what's going on. What up, dude?
How you doing?
Good. You selling? You grading?
I'm just showing off collection.
There you go.
How it is.
These are the boys from TGA Grading. We're at Woburn right now at the Best Flippin Card Show. So TGA does live grading at these shows, which is pretty cool. That's the dude right there. He just grades your cards right on the spot. But they're always selling stuff. They got some cool stuff. You have to bring your AK-47 to go to Costco. I agree, dude. I agree. I'll pop back later. All right, let's see. So one of the things that's kind of cool with these TCG shows, and again, we're at Best Flipping Card Show in Woburn, Mass. right now. At the TCG shows, you get a lot of cool art. Hello. Dude, these are sick. Look at that Spooky Boy right there. Love it. Love it. I feel like Cubone gets a lot of love these days, too. Where are my Cubone fans at? All right, so let's find some of the big card vendors. This is like the first little room. So normally at these shows they do TCG, like Pokemon and Magic and stuff, and then they do sports cards as well. At this show, it's all sports. I mean, it's all TCG. So no sports cards. We're literally looking at Pokemon. Guys, tell me if you can't hear me. It's loud in here. We're going to find some bangers. And, again, we're going to make some moves selling some stuff. But look at this crowd, guys. This crowd is huge. Huge crowd today. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is a very, very large crowd. All right, first homie we're seeing. Straight out of Maine, Portland, Maine. We got the Pokezone boys. They're on Whatnot. We're gonna pop over, say what's up.
Oh, what's up? How you doing?
Yo, what's going on? What's up, buddy?
How you been?
Good. You're on YouTube. Dope shirts, both of you guys.
You got it.
Can I show off some of your wares?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So these are the boys of Pokezone, right? They're legends, great guys. We're gonna take a look at some of their stuff. Sorry, you good? No, dude, you're good. I appreciate you popping in the sub. Diamond and Pearl packs, Plasma Freeze packs. That card is sick. So we got the Gengar Mimikyu Tag Team GX, legendary. All right, so we've got some Zardy boys, some trainers. We're looking for the bangers, and then I can show them off. We'll flex some stuff. I think this is like the lower price case. They got a lot of sealed too.
I am just gonna
Sealed is cool.
check a couple random ones.
Sure. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we definitely got some certified bangers over here.
Certified bangers.
We got that side. Oh, the Lugia.
The Crystal Lugia.
The Crystal Lugia. Let's go, buddy.
Forget where we are.
We got the first Eddie Mewtwo and a 4 too. That's pretty sick. The Sardi Born in 7. We got a Moonbreon. All right, we might have to do something with these boys over here. We got some heat.
Yeah.
You got a lot of heat today.
I know.
A lot of heat today.
It's not even all here either. It's crazy.
It's all around.
Yeah, it's all around. It's scattered at home.
I have some stuff that I'm interested in, like maybe selling, maybe trading. Are you buying? You don't have to say yes because you're on YouTube. You don't have to like.
We'll take a look.
We'll take a look. Can I set this down on this? Or is that a no?
Right on the wood.
Right on the wood. What are you guys looking to pick up? More vintage right now, or it doesn't matter?
This is the case of all cases, huh? This is an upgrade.
So this is not trade up. I'm just like working deals.
Yeah.
I'm on.
Yeah. I sent one of these back in the end of December. PSA is so far behind. They don't even have the images up yet.
That's not good.
Like 84 cards.
That's a lot to not have images.
I sent them in anticipating to get them for the show. This is a 6.
So 6.
6 and a 10.
6 is going for like 85 to 100, depends on the auction. And then that VMAX is kind of all over the place. Last sold was 150 though. It kind of like popped up, so it's still like it'll occasionally do like 100-ish, but then it'll do like 150 a couple times, then like 100-ish.
Yeah, keep jumping up and down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's always high demand.
Did you say you're trying to trade?
Trade, sell, whatever.
Yeah, I'd probably be down to trade.
Okay.
I loaded up for this show.
You loaded up.
The funds are a little dry.
That's okay. That's okay. You definitely have some cards for sure.
I do. I got some other decent cards laying around too that I just didn't have room for.
This game's so stocked with cards that they don't even have on display. That's tapped. So I'm looking down here. I'm seeing the T-Tar. We got all the promo evolutions, which are sick. We got the Ray full art too. That's pretty sick. So obviously going trades. Oh, we got raw cards to trade. The secret box is pulled out, dude. We got a bunch of EV promos. Kingdra EX. There are a lot of promos. The Ninja EX promo. That's a nice promo. Couple of those.
I think we do like
Umbreon is at 52.
Oh, it should be a 90%.
90%.
Yeah, that's a crystal.
Oh, Crystal Lugia. Did we?
Yeah, I typically just do price starting.
What do you guys have?
Executor.
Each right under $2,000. Yeah, 1950.
That's a nice card. The Glaceon Vista.
He would be the one to ask.
In between now.
Alright, I'm not seeing anything in here that I'm like super stoked on, except maybe this Umbi. That thing's kind of dope. Set that aside.
Dang, this is nice.
That's pretty
I need to
nice.
unload some more stuff before.
Come back around?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
So we found a card out of here. How much on the Greninja promo is the internet's asking?
Ooh, Greninja promo?
Yeah.
Is that YouTube Live?
Yeah, we got 38 people in there.
Oh,
I just turned it in when we were stuck in the queue to get in here.
Yeah.
And so I was like, bro, why are we in the queue? Like, what's going on? Like, what are we? This guy's just in a line.
In a line.
In a line.
What's the card number?
That's the authentic experience, though.
That is yes, that's the authentic experience. All right, so we got 244s. Oh, no, sorry, I lied.
Yep.
Yeah, 244.
131. That's the case number. I sell on the
Oh,
first case, so
okay.
It's the right side.
All right, so these two cards I'm definitely interested in, for sure. I have no idea what this Umbreon is worth. Condition's pretty good on it, though.
That's 132.
Baldbeard, it's Tinja Gents. Jeff, welcome in, you freaking legend, you.
So that one price starting has that at 35.
35 on the Greninja.
Is this that one right there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeff, I know you. I know, of course, you're the Chicago Bears, dude. I know who you are. You're a legend. You're like instantly a goat in the stream the other day. All right, so I am kind of interested. I'm interested in these.
You wanted to, mix and match.
Definitely interested in those. And then,
I mean, I could throw in another card, maybe just not like some of the bulkier ones. Like, if I wanted to toss in another one of these, I could do that for you.
they got the Magic card too. All right, so he's working a deal right here to the left. So we're gonna wait till he finishes that up. In the meantime, I'm gonna comp out this Umbreon because I have no idea what this Umbreon even is. It's just kind of cool looking. It's from 2003, so it's that like right after the e-reader era. We've got Umbreon. What number? 62. Okay. All right, so we're pulling up price starting right now. Hold on, we're gonna take a look. So we're looking at price starting. That's Magma versus Team Aqua versus Team Magma. No sales apparently in a 10.
I'm only seeing ungraded sales right now on it.
So no sales in a 10. I think I'm gonna pick that thing up. That's pretty sick looking. That's definitely pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, no 9s either.
There's literally no sales on this.
Other than ungraded. That's crazy.
This card like doesn't even exist, chat.
Yeah.
It doesn't even exist apparently. What else we got over on this side? There's so many bangers to the left that I like can't even look over to the right. Like I don't know what to do about it. Taking a look. There's a Sylveon VMAX in a 10. That's kind of cool. So I've got a first Eddie in the Dark Machamp in the case. Yeah. So I got to stay away from the Dark Machamp. So Zebo plays. We're in Woburn at the best flipping card show.
Marina's Kadabra.
That's kind of cool.
Yep. If that's what it is, then
that's definitely kind of cool. I like that Delta Species Sceptile in an 8.5. That's pretty sick. Yeah, we're like just north of Boston, probably like 20-30 minutes. This is one of the bigger recurring card shows. I'll just give you guys a snapshot. All of this is Pokemon. No trading cards, just all Pokemon. These shows are. This is a good show.
Someone had this slab over there in an 8, and I almost got it, but they just
Very
had all
good
their
show.
slabs like
They're trading some pretty big stuff. So this kid right now is trading the Steam Siege Volcanion EX SAR. That's pretty dope. I think he just took down that Zapdos from Acropolis. That thing's pretty sick. So like, there's a lot of big trades going on, kind of all around right now, which is always fun to see. The that Dragonite Hyper Rare Gold from what's that called? XY Evolutions. I do have that in a 10 in the case, PSA, ready to launch. So we'll see. We've got a lot of heat today. So we're gonna try to make some serious.
Okay, so market right now has that at 310. We're close market right starting.
We're looking the deals.
I'll be able to confirm with you as they go down.
We're working a big deal. They're working a big deal. Let's see if there's anything else in here that I want to pick up. That's pretty sick. Another good ninja. You always get mimed when you look through these boxes. We're not trying to pick up any more Mr. Mimes. There's too many mimes, chat. Too many mimes. Any mimes is too many mimes. Any mimes. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, they got a lot of good sealed stuff.
Basic prismatic,
That's crazy. Sealed booster bundle case of prismatic. That's not too shabby if I do say so myself. He's got one of the PokeRev packs. I think that's the new version though.
Somebody just opened it and they got a red.
A red?
I went down on the price. I said, if you rip it now, I'll go down on the price.
There you go.
Got red.
And he got red. That's good.
Guardians Rising.
What number is
That's a 6.0. The new ones are 7.0. Which is
Yeah. I'm kind of like a 4.0 or no go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to get. I want to lose and pull Evo guys.
Yeah.
You know that's.
the 4.0 had pretty much all sword and shield.
Yeah.
It's a guaranteed
Yeah, you
5
can
pack.
easily,
Exactly.
get like some Lost Origin and Evolved Skies in the same one.
And it's like not. It's a loss.
Okay, I'll take that loss.
Yeah, those Pokemon packs go pretty hard when they're old.
Yeah.
But we got Shining Fates. He actually put a price tag on everything that he has for sale too, which is pretty nuts.
I think I'm missing one.
That probably took like a week.
Yeah, it took a lot of
prep.
That is weird. That is a lot. All right, so chat. One of the things you'll run into when you come to a big card show like this, and you're meeting up with people who have like good cards, is you might have to wait a little bit. So these are the two cards that I was showing him that I'm interested in getting rid of. This card's doing like an average about $90. And this is right now last sold's $150 on this card. So at the last show I was at last week where I live streamed as a vendor, I picked this up and the Charizard, Dark Charizard Japanese. And we did see some pretty solid increase in the price of those cards. So we're going to see if we can leverage that to pick up a couple things so we could potentially grade, make some money off of that way. This Greninja promo is looking really clean. So I think that's a good like PSA contender. And then same thing with this. Normally I'd go to CGC with a card like this because I think it has a shot at pristine. However, there are no solds of this in a PSA 10. So if I could get a PSA 10 on that, I could set the market, and that's a little easier to do with PSA than it is with like a pristine 10 CGC. Even though a pristine 10 CGC is worth way more, there's nothing to base it off of. So let's be the guy with the PSA. That's kind of my method of attack on that, I think. Card is pretty clean, well centered. It might be more of a 9 now that I'm looking at it, but that's okay. We'll figure it out.
85.
We'll figure that card out. I'm wondering because they got 37 and 36 on these. I wonder if I could just trade it for this, maybe get $10 back or something like that. I think that's like probably about a fair trade.
What did I just say?
So we'll see.
85 for the
We'll see what we can
85
do.
was the total.
Funny you picked that one out, bro. I saw that one too. I'm a big Umbreon fan. I'm like, I ain't seen that Umbreon before.
Well, so I just got you have that Umbreon, right?
Yeah.
So I have that in Japanese in a 9. I just picked that up like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I love that card, but I have it.
Yeah.
It's just Japanese, so it's different, I guess. But
it's still the same artwork, same
artwork. Yeah. It's like the first Moonbreon ever printed, like the Japanese first ever Moonbreon, which is pretty dope.
Which sparked so many good Moonbreons to follow.
Every Moonbreon is good. I wish this was a Moonbreon, but it's not.
And that one kind of looks like, you remember that trainer gallery one where it's kind of looking back?
Yeah. It looks like the trainer gallery one. So we're just saying it kind of does look like the trainer gallery Umbreon, because it's like, he's like, I'm not.
Umbreon, then we can call it good at that.
He's not like looking at the moon like Howard. He's doing that like little attack mode, that little quick attack.
Yeah.
That little quick attack action right there. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool.
I mean, also that Milotic, I believe, is like $30-$40.
What about that, the Giratina?
That one also is like an $80 card right now. So like I'm probably valuing this around like $240 right now.
I have it in my personal collection. I know.
I've heard that so many times.
I have it. It's like the super clean, but it's got like a dent in the back.
Maybe I'll have him hold these and come back.
It's MP, so it's like a $40 card.
Don't consider it.
I have one like this. I think I actually sent one of these out in my last submission, hoping to get a PSA 1. The whole back is peeled off.
They rejected or they graded?
It's been sitting there since January, so I don't. I got 84 cards in there. I don't even remember what.
What do you think, Chad? Should we come back? Let him finish his deal.
These are also also going up in value. I want to say they're like maybe 20 a piece.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. Can you hold those aside for me?
100%.
I'll be back.
Last choice, 50.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Pretty good.
That shirt
I'll
is
do
wicked
that.
sick.
Yeah?
I just realized all the.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's like the manga style.
Yeah.
This is the deal for us.
Oh, that's the deal? Can I stream it?
Zap those for this.
All right, hold on. We're staying. So we got a lot of raw coming out. We got the Volcanion, Mewtwo EX, Dragonite EX on the Hyper Rare Golds. Love that. The Palkia, Articuno, Zekrom. The Pikachu V from Lost Origin. A Blastoise, Sardia, Venu.
Which was a 4?
And 6. And he's taking home the Zappy. That's a sick deal. So what's up?
How's it going?
All right.
Yeah, you got it, man.
The audio is trash. Turn the mic. Is it really that bad? It's very loud in here. Hold on. I'll move the mic closer. Hopefully that's better.
That one was like 32 on
You gotta fill in some blanks back too. Beauteous.
So
this era of EX, I love that.
yeah, dude. The Blastoise EX, the promo, the Charizard, the Venu too, just so sick.
So sick.
So sick.
I think that's the one that's got the Alakazam that's got.
Ryan, I actually appreciate the feedback. Thank you, because I can't hear it. So if it's really bad, let me know. It's super loud. Look how many people are in this place. It's like multiple rooms too. All right, so this is the case we really wanted to take a look at. He's got the Carpenter 9, the Ninja 9, Zorora V, and the 10.
Josh,
What are we doing?
you want to do the trade?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Do I have $10 back that I can get off that?
This one was.
It's going for like, yeah. So could I do?
It was like that says 74. I think this one just sold recently. You know what I'm saying?
We're going up against the
I got the Galarian.
Yeah, look, like they're selling. There's
Some of these are going for like 90.
Yeah, like 90, and then there's like 80, and there's like it's anywhere between like 72 and like 95.
How about that in a pack? Choose a pack.
We like take some trades.
Trying to get cash. Because with $10, I can make a world of things happen.
You could get lunch with $10.
No, I can get cards and work deals with $10.
All right, I guess I'll do that.
Let's go! Let's go! All right, so that's our first trade of the day. Your voice resonates with excitement of the show. I'm sorry. All right, so we're taking in the Umbreon Hollow, the Greninja EX promo, and it's $10. We're releasing into the wild the Dark Zard from Japanese Rocket Gang in a 6.
Such a classic.
So, guys, show them some love. This is the PokeZone Legends. They're all about it. If you're up in Maine, they're up in Maine.
Definitely swing through.
But they're also on Whatnot. If you want to,
There you
like,
go.
boom. That's it right there,
It's been a
dude.
while since Whatnot.
That's well, yeah, but they like randomly pop on with like 1,000 booster boxes of Terrestrial Festival, like just ridiculous things. Definitely just ridiculous things. But thank you, gentlemen.
Great to see you.
I appreciate you. I'm off to go get rid of this Zard VMAX. Wish me luck. All right, we're on the move, chat. We're on the move. We are on the move. Guys, this card show is huge. I don't ever really turn down. How much would I pay for a Korean Rayquaza VMAX Altart? I don't really collect Korean, to be honest. It's kind of a difficult market as far as comping out those cards. So I don't really... I kind of work with what I know, I guess, is the best way to say it. I try to work with what I know. All right, let's see. I think I have a buddy John who's somewhere over here. Goes by the name of God Clark on Whatnot. Legendary streamer, warlord enthusiast, and all around great guy. So we're gonna see if he's here because I thought he would be vending. Yeah, it looks like a wild God Clark has appeared. Let's go.
Do you mind if I take it out of this? Or is it tape shut? Okay.
So this is John, aka God Clark. Y'all might know him from the internet. He's got a lot of bangers, certified. Chat, who are your favorite Pokemons? Like, who are your... Dude, shoot, yeah, that Blasty, bro. That thing's crazy, right? That Blasty is insane. What up, bro?
What up, dude?
Chilling?
You, man.
All right, so we're gonna... You feel like you've seen that guy on the right. Yeah, that's so this guy on the right here. That's John. He goes by God Clark. He's definitely been on YouTube quite a bit. Also pretty well known on Whatnot. Definitely a homie for sure. Mew since forever. Oh, at the last table? Yeah, probably. So they're pretty cool guys. They travel to a lot of shows. So if you go to a lot of card shows, like their shop's out of Maine, so they travel pretty much up and down the East Coast. Super cool guys. Mew since forever. Mewtwo is the second. I mean that makes sense because Mewtwo is the second Mew. I'm Gengar Magikarp all day. Gengar and Magikarp are the homies. Bro, Ryan, unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary, bro. Oh, that's funny. It's the hat. It's the hat. Definitely the hat. Ooh. Look at that little Bulbasaur top sun right there. Blue back on the top sun. Let's go. Dude, the stash is wild. The stash is wild. Oh, so is that Gengar from Versus. What the hell? What the hell? In a 10. Oh. I need to sell some stuff so I can come back and buy heavy hitters.
You can finish with 10 first, that's easier.
All right, we're gonna ask Clark to buy this card, and he might say yes, he might say no.
Have a good one. You too.
He might say yes, he might say no. We're gonna find out. You know, Ryan said something way wild when he message redacted or retracted the message.
You got quiet in here. What happened?
All right, guys. This Morty's Gengar first edition from Versus is one of the sickest cards that I've seen. I am so excited to show you guys this card. Very, very excited to show you this card. It is unreal. I just need for her to move over. But yeah, a Morty's Gengar in a first edition PSA 10 from Versus. Oh, you got auto-corrected, so you had to retype it. That's valid. Dude, iPhones are the worst. They don't type well at all. What up, bro?
How we doing, my friend?
Good. First, I gotta show the internet this. Guys.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah, of course. I'm trying to beat last week's record of 1,100 people in the chat, so I got to do something crazy at some point.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah, the Morty's Gengar First Eddie in a 10 is crazy. So, John, Dogcart, Legends, are you buying?
I am, yeah. I'll take it.
You just bought the rainbow.
I literally just bought this.
Do you want the rainbow of that in a pristine 10 too? Because I have that as well.
I shouldn't.
You shouldn't?
I have to use my restraint today.
I'll tell you what I want for that card.
Okay.
I want 125.
Well, 125.
I know there's a couple that have sold at like just under 100, but there's also most recent sales at 150. Doesn't have to be 125. I'm just starting you high so you can talk me down and we can shake hands at 120 and you look like a king on freaking YouTube.
Yeah, there's those two super strong sales.
That card's like actually flying up now that you can't just buy booster boxes of Darkness Ablaze for $150.
Definitely can't. You cannot. So the cheapest one listed is $115 right now.
For sale?
There is one listed fixed price for $115.
Oh god. Okay, guys, we're taking an L on this card, but I still want to move it. We're gonna move it anyway.
I know.
Talk to me.
I mean, me paying too strong is 95.
I didn't even know they did
95, chat. 95, which is
That can be trade too if you want.
it's fair. It's fair at 95. I don't.
It's just over 80%.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because you're my boy.
I know, dude. How crazy was that stream last night?
That was a dope one, dude.
That was
It was a
crazy.
great wheel, honestly.
It was a lot of fun. Jeff is on here. The Chicago Bears is on the live stream right now on YouTube.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna counter you. Right, a reasonable counter. Would you do? Because I'm being greedy.
Take a look if you're selling.
90 and the Lickitung.
Buddy John will take it.
I do. Let me see what I have cash right now. Make sure I can cover that. I would have to give you some digital if that works for you.
The trade has been pitched.
The banker and deal or no deal.
Deal or no deal?
I would come down to 85.
85
How's it going, man?
and a Lickitung.
What are you looking for today?
85 and a Lickitung.
All of it.
I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna go 85 and a Lickitung. That sounds like a good deal. Can I check the Lickitung? I'm assuming it's mint, but I just want to do my due diligence. All right, the Lickitung. It's a little cornery. I can't grade this Lickitung. Little cornery, but it is a Lickitung. Hold on, let me just comp that as like LP. I think that's still a good deal. Lickitung 180. We're going here. All right, so we need the light play number. You're gonna see it live as I do. Amendment's 18.
You might have did you pick up a Japanese card last week?
I saw the Japanese one. Yeah, there was. Yeah.
So we're
Unfortunately, I didn't include the English one.
So we're at 1360 on the light play. You know what? I'll just take 95 because you'll sell this to somebody anyway. I'll just do 95. All right, we're doing 95 for the Charizard VMAX. We picked that up last week. I'm pulling the Venmo up.
How's it going, dude?
All right, hold on.
We're looking at.
Sorry.
What do you see?
I don't think I have.
Isn't that wild?
I think these are all his binders right here. I hope you find it though.
All right, sorry, Chad. I'm pulling up the Venmo. There we go. Let's go. 32 people in the live. We're slowly creeping up. I got stuck waiting for booths for like too long. All right, so Venmo's coming in. Boom. You're in. Dude, GG's, congrats. Congrats.
Thank you so much. Great seeing you.
Yeah, always, dude. And hit me up, cause so I'm gonna try to get into Collecticon. I want to set up some like big booths, cause you do it like I obviously do a little more sealed than you, and you have more like raw grills than I do. I mean, slabs and stuff. Yeah. So I think we'd be a good tag team. Thank you, bro. All right, chat. We have going by TCG is just crazy. Not enough sales to justify. No, that's definitely not crazy because that's what you can purchase it for right there. Like if you go to TCG Player and I can buy the card for $13, that to me is the trade value. Like okay, that's like I can buy this card for $13, so I would just use that. You know. Price charting, I usually open up, and then after looking at price charting, I will then review the actual sales, because that's like, okay, what is this selling for on eBay legitimately? I think that I see a booth that's definitely worth talking to some people. We'll flip the camera around. All right. I'm seeing a lot of bangers here. Guys, a lot of slabs right here. I think maybe. Oh, look at that. That's what we just sold. It is a SGC 10 though, so a little bit different. But let's see if we can maybe sell a couple things. Hello. Are you guys buying? Not right now. I'll come back in a little bit. All right. I guess they're not buying right now. It is early in the show, so a lot of the vendors who do buy don't have money yet because they haven't sold enough stuff yet. So that makes sense. That checks out. We're going vendor to vendor. Whoa, holy guacamole, dude. Check this out, guys. Just a case of old sealed. Gotta love seeing the jungle blisters, the fossil blisters. We've been ripping a lot of Shining Legends lately, too. A lot of Shining Legends. So that's kind of fun. No XY Evo. We've ripped too much of that. All right. This is a great table. We've got a Shining Zard, the Umbreon Gold Star, Charizard from whatever set that is. I don't know what set that is. Ray Gold Star. Guys, this is like the Gold Star Mecca. First edition Shining Magikarp. One of my favorite cards ever. Complete legendary. You got the Gengar down here. Yeah, this is they got some wild stuff. Some wild stuff. Look at that carp. The versus carp. He just said it. God damn, what the fuck? That was another person's response to this table.
Some heaters right there.
There's a lot of heat up there. A lot of heat. They got the Mega Gengar. Let's go. Oh, okay. So this that Mega Charizard's pretty sick. They got a bunch of Zardy boys. Are you guys open to trading or buying? Or? Okay. You don't trade modern for vintage? That's so strange. Okay. So let me see here. Guys, I have some vintage stuff that I might want to trade, but they do vintage for vintage or modern for modern, which is something I've never heard of before. But I love the Gengar. I love the Mega Rayquaza EX.
I'm interested in the tag team. Did you give me like a value for it? Like you would be open to that?
Let's see.
You can take them out as a tough one.
That is something that I've never run into. This is expensive too. Holy sheesh. Alright, maybe we'll come back. I have to figure out what vintage I have to trade for vintage and what modern I have to trade for modern. So we're gonna revisit that. That's a lot of mental effort that it just holy
12 for the both.
dude, that is crazy. Just a Dark Zard binder. Nando Bando, I'm actually interested to learn that as well. Dude, that is literally a binder of Dark Zards. That is legendary. What's up, bro? Good, how are you? Are you open to buying, selling, trading? Okay. I can break out the case if you're interested. What are you guys looking for? I'm trying to sell some stuff. I'm down for like trading and then taking cash on top as well. Yeah, I got some vintage. Let me just. Can I move this prismatic binder? I don't want to like drop this down on all your stuff. All right, hold on, Chad. I'm putting you down for a sec. Pardon me, sir. All right. So you want vintage, like, so for vintage stuff, I'm going to have like stuff like, oh, that's not vintage. Hold on. I have stuff like this, more vintage. I've got stuff like, oh, that's not vintage. Hold on.
This is just the tip of the Oh, really? Like nothing. Oh, wow. His collection is upwards of $300,000. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, you guys have a store? No, so I'm mostly an online person. I go by Vintage Vault History on Vintage Vault.
I have, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I have a website, but I hardly sell it because there's been so many.
I'm apparently an idiot. I have a Shining Mew that I thought oh, no, that's Shining Mew. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's just not vintage. There you go. So he's looking for vintage. I'm just pulling out some vintage bangers that I'd actually be willing to get rid of. A lot of these aren't what I would call vintage. I guess I'd start with those. Like I have. So this is what I've just broken out of the case.
I am unfortunately not really interested in CGC slabs.
Okay.
And I think I would have to pass on the rest.
Okay. All right.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. What more specifically are you looking for?
Right now, just actually going through a binder, so it's kind of hard to. I'm good, by the way. We're taking in.
Yeah, I get that.
Got too much over.
You guys run a store?
Got too much. All right, cool. And cool. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
That's all we know, like when we grew up. So.
Take binders of vintage?
Dude, so many Zards in that box. Woo. Well, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. All right, so that's one of the things that actually like kind of annoys me with going to these card shows. So I always try to be upfront, like, hey, are you open to trading or buying? And when someone's like, yeah, show me your vintage, and they're like, well, we can't buy vintage because we just bought a binder. Like, why'd you have me pull out all this vintage? Like, why did you just ask? I think they just don't expect to like have somebody actually pull out a bunch of stuff that they just asked for. This case is looking pretty nice, so we're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna see what we can do here. I've never met this guy or seen this guy, so I'm excited. A lot of Moonbryons. Lot of Moonbryons. That Mew Delta is sick. The Pop Series 5. Not the Hollow, though, which is kind of weird. Let's see here. He's got the Japanese Terrestrial Festival Umbreon in a Gemin 10. And then he's got it in the PSA 10. He's got the Moonbreon in a pristine 10. That's a certified banger. Chat, wait till we look at this thing. The Umbreon VMAX in a pristine 10 from Evolving Skies. That's like a $4,500 card. It's one of those cards that's worth double than the PSA when it's in CGC pristine 10. He has a gold label Beckett too. The black label Beckett Umbreon VMAX right now is going for like $13,500. So it's crazy, like the hierarchy of pristines. He's got the jug of water, dude. That's classic. Necessary. You made one mistake. You didn't spray a bunch of the Kool-Aid Neos in it. That's what you gotta do, buddy. You gotta do that. If anyone was in my live stream last night on Whatnot, I drank like a gallon of Kool-Aid. It was disgusting. So much Kool-Aid. But yeah, I'm excited for us to kind of move our way up so we can take a look here, see if we can work some deals. See what we can do here. Chat, how we doing? Do you guys go to card shows a lot, or yes, no, maybe so sometimes? Maybe. Perhaps.
Hey, does Cassidy one time?
Bye-bye. Let's go.
Yeah, sure. All that. What did I tell you earlier? Said $2. I said, give me $10. If you're at 70%, you came up like 2% up. This is like a desirable card right now. And these would be like, these are all desirable.
Alright. We're moving on in. We're gonna take a look here. We got an Umbreon VMAX in the pristine 10, absolute monster. The Charizard V from Brilliant Stars, one of my favorite Zards.
I can do. You want to see him?
I'm
talking to somebody.
I'm on live.
How are you?
First, Eddie. I'm also selling. A legendary slap to the face with a bunch of Moonbryons. I just saw that. Chat, we just saw something wild. The full set. Did you pull a gun pack? Nice.
I mean, I'm down for trade. Every time someone brings me these in, they say, I want to cash out. I'm like, I can do a little bit of cash. Yeah. What's a little? I mean, what are you trying to get on the stack here?
20% is 36.
I would offer 33 in cash trade. Yeah. And like more trade than cash. Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I do see some slabs.
I do want that. And look, these are 4K and 4,500. I do really want. I'm doing 2 master sets.
You are?
Yeah, and I still don't have all the
care what's going on.
I have multiples. Yeah. And I get to sell the ones.
Yeah, they already have.
I look around.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
You pulled a God pack and basically just tried to cash out a Civic.
Yeah, that's my.
That's basically what happened. You pull a God pack, you can get a 2007
Okay, so are
Civic.
you doing?
That's just how it is, I guess. That's how it is.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm gonna pull out
It's 220 though. 210.
this guy's got pristines and he knows the values of the pristines. So this might be a price.
11-year-old. Can you also give me a follow and whatnot and everything? Dude, yeah. So me and my boys, they started to stream and everything, so they had it. Marcos. Yeah. So, and then that's the shop. Coins and collectibles, dude? Yeah. Coins, collectibles. Parents do coins. Yeah. Lots of coins. They do, like, yesterday they sold 10 grand worth of coins.
We're creeping.
That's a low day, too. I should go help them out. So, with that. All right, man. Hey, what's up, man? Nice to see you. My dude.
So you said you're buying and doing trades?
Yeah.
I got some stuff to sell if you don't mind taking a look at it. Where should I put this down?
I mean, it's like all space right here.
Sorry. I'll just leave that on that beautiful Machamp.
Nice.
So based on what you're selling, that's probably more your speed.
Oh, that's cool. Pristine 10, huh? I'll take you that. You got a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
You just said that you just got it all that?
No, some of it I've had, some of it I got back.
Yeah, man.
There's definitely some like very high-end stuff in there.
Oh.
I don't know if you like Delta Species or anything like that.
CGC sits with me is all it is. Which I like holding while I can. Because I do think CGC is going to have its day, honestly. Okay. Oh, nice. I like that.
Hold on. Probably want that. That you already have, so you don't need another one.
I love the gear too,
Some pieces. And then on the PSA side of things, like that's a banger.
Oh, nice. I'm probably thinking of that.
You got some trainers too, so I don't know if that's a speed. Hyper Rare Gold EX on the Dragonite.
What are you trying to buy right now? I'll trade for it.
I'm looking to like half cash out, maybe pick up something from you because you have stuff that I'd actually like. It's all working a deal at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't go off those price stickers because they're completely old and irrelevant.
You know, I never realized that Misty's actually naked.
That's why it's called a Naked Misty.
Oh.
Yeah, it's literally called the Naked Misty. Really? Yeah.
I was like, what the crap?
I actually didn't know that it was called Misty Sears. I grew up with it knowing it's Naked Misty.
I really noticed that. I was like,
yeah, that's why it's banned.
yeah, okay.
They banned that, yeah, and then they banned Sabrina because the Sabrina where she's like flipping people off holding the master ball. Yes, they had to ban that
I
too.
didn't see that one, dude. I mean, dude, I just sold.
If you are a Misty guy too, I've got that. It's a 9.5 though. This I think is pop 3.
Top 3. Nice.
How many vendors are buying tag slabs compared to PSA? Honestly, I don't really think anyone's buying tag slabs.
If someone brings me tag, I'm buying it at CGC pricing.
Okay, good answer. Good answer. If somebody brings in the tag, he's grading it at CGC price.
I'm doing the CGC pricing.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's starting to get tag sales on there.
Really?
Yeah, so who knows? Who knows? People saw the video of the thing cracking with their hands.
I don't know
So there's
that.
a video of a guy who's testing the durability of all the slabs, and he barely crushed his tag.
And it cracked? That's not good. You heard it here first.
You can find it on YouTube.
You heard it here first.
The guy crushing tag.
Chat loves you right now, by the way.
Cool. Let me do this real quick. What's up, man? How's it going? I thought I was good. Yeah, I didn't. Me too. I used the bathroom.
I like that the starter shirt.
Yeah,
This guy's got some cool t-shirts. Dude, that baby is wilding right now.
Dude, he said, let me do this real quick. Can I look at the CGC English one? This one or that one? The English, please. Thank you.
All right, hold on. Let's go.
Wait, why is it the PSA stuff? Oh, it's just oh my
Yeah, it's just a bag, yeah.
It's a PSA slab. Oh, you want to see a fake slab? Did someone try to sell one? Oh, someone did trade me this. Let me look at the G.
Oh no!
Don't make fun of me. They got me though, but that dude was here tonight. That was strange.
That's brutal. Fake cards, guys. Be safe out there. On a huge card.
Him for this, but he brought this back to me. This one. This one.
That's crazy.
I can't believe I did a trade. And, you got a bet.
That is crazy.
Why is the CGC 10 so much cheaper than the PSA 10? I think just
Because they have pristine 10s.
Oh, because these pristine 10s are like
That's why.
Better than the PSA 10s. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So this will be like a 9.5 PSA. Yeah, that makes sense. PSA had a 9.5. Yeah. Okay, cool. What's up, dude?
That's always the easiest way to describe it. Why is the CGC 10 worth less? Because they have a pristine 10, so they have a higher standard than PSA. Yeah, so like that Moonbreon in a PSA 10 is like $2,500. In a CGC pristine, it's worth $4,500. Back at Black Label, it's worth $13,500. And you can send a CGC pristine 10 to Beckett, and they'll cross it to a Black Label.
Really?
Yeah. PSA, it's like 1 out of 5. CGC, it's like every other.
Hey, well, thank you. Hey, what's up, man?
All right, so he's doing his math. I'm doing mine. We're gonna see where the math is. This guy's a vibe. What's your name?
Jess.
Jess. I'm Josh.
Death Metal Charizard.
Death Metal Charizard. Is that you on Whatnot or like?
Yeah, Whatnot, Instagram.
Everywhere. Everywhere. You guys, you heard it here first. All right, so the Raikou V.
I might have to eBay all these instead of all.
They're all pretty low pop. I know last sold on the Charizard VMAX, I think it was like $455 or something like that.
Oh, dang, okay. Damn, that's so, oh yeah, duh, that makes sense. I'm like, well, I just sold a PSA one for $200.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I keep forgetting about that. This is where I think CGC might have its savings grace, you know what I mean?
Well, it's the same with Beckett.
Yeah.
No one sends to Beckett, but then you get that Black Label and you're like, let's go. Yeah. And
they're $35 for 60. God dang, I love those.
Alright, so we got 265.
Oh yeah, let me get this deal going.
We got 265 on the Agra, 455 on the Zard. The Sylveon, I want to say was like 200 or so. Sylveon, VMAX, Trainer Gallery, and the Pristine 10. 250 is last sold on that. I would like to thank Prismatic Evolutions for making that card a $250 card overnight.
Yeah, right.
That's a good thing. So this is where I'm at right now off the Charizard, the Sylveon, and the VMAX.
He's got it. Also 350. Crazy, son. Crazy.
250. This is how it works, guys. You gotta work together and pull up all the stuff together.
Yeah. I have one in here. Okay.
That's the last sold.
Oh, damn, it was. I would kind of go off as an average of the last sold though, so
There's no. That's not pristine though.
this is what I got right here.
And when did that sell?
Black Label, 10, 138. So
when I go here,
yeah, so we got
well, yeah, but
90, 95.
that's 6 months ago. That's completely irrelevant. If you look at sales within this year, they're all 200 plus.
So I don't fuck with price charting, dude. I just go straight forward, like on let me see what I'm just gonna check share of eBay.
So obviously everyone knows the price of the things have like skyrocketed, so you can't use a $90 value from 6 months ago. Not when it's selling for $250 right now.
What is that, Crown Zenith? Or Brilliant Stars?
Yeah. What training guy?
What's up, bro? How's it going, man? Good.
I mean, the lowest listed's $350 right now. So if I go into sold listings,
so then 250, 225 average.
Yeah, that checks out. So like 237.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oof.
So the Charizard VMAX
hasn't really sold a lot. It's a pretty low pop card.
Yeah.
The last sold, which was like a couple months ago, was $455, and then none have sold since then. I got $150 on the Raikou.
That's crazy.
So every single sale
I got that
since October has been $150, except for one that like randomly went for $100. But every other sale
I see you, bro.
Actually, yeah, since September, every sale has been $150 or higher, except for one.
There it is. 450, you said?
It's hard because they don't exist. Like a lot of these cards are like pop 5,
Yeah, the last
pop
one I
10.
saw was February 27th.
Yeah, and it was like $455.
Yeah.
And then the last one before then was like before Surging Sparks came out and everything went crazy.
All right, so where are you at on there?
So I have this, and this at 1107.
Okay.
And then I
didn't look up the Dragonite yet.
I didn't either. The Dragonite is one of those cards that it seems like it's pretty stable at like 120, 110, like in that wheelhouse. What number is it? 106.
Okay.
Although, no, it's gone up. So it's 140, 150, 170, 150, 150, 150. I'd call it 150.
150. So I got 1160 altogether. Before everything.
So what did you? So this is 150. Where do you have
I
this?
think I had that one at 152.
No, that's like 260 or something. Let me make sure I wasn't on pristine 10s though, because I could have been. I could have not flipped it back. Yeah, that 262, 250, 300, 290, 265 are the last sold through the past week.
I think 250 on that.
Okay.
So where are we at here?
So I'm at 1257 total. So that's we're at $12.57 total value on those.
880 cash and trade.
880. Hold on. What percent is that? Would you do just because like a lot of those cards are what they are? Would you do 950 cash?
Oh, 950 cash?
Yeah.
Well,
I could do like
I would do.
just because I know there's a lot of bangers, so like usually those are gonna trade at like 80-85%.
Well, I think it's like hard to sell CGC even in a pristine 10, dude.
You got a lot of PSA too, though. PSA 10s on beefy cards.
Like on
These two, it's an Evolution, a Charizard.
I very likely sit with these just like all the other CGCs I've been sitting with.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But they're pristines. They're not 10s. Like that Moonbeam will be gone today.
I hope so.
That will be gone today.
I've been trying to sell it for weeks.
Really? That's
You don't want to
strange.
spend $4,500 on it.
Well,
It takes that one guy, or gal.
I get that. I get that.
I would be at 900 just straight.
So, oh, sorry, my bad. So
I
900
would be
cash.
happy if you did some trade in here.
All right.
Just because I haven't sold for like a month before this.
No, you're good. All right, let me look at what you got for some bangers, and then maybe we can work something. I closed my case. Like I'm dedicated to the deal. I'm dedicated to the deal. Can I see both of those Charizards? I want to see if they're crackable.
Oh, nice. I got the tools here too. You want to go ahead and do it? I can do it for you.
All right, so we're looking at $900 in trading cash. I'm gonna see if I can get $950 by trading for a Charizard and then taking cash. The question at hand is this card crackable or resubmittable? And I don't see anything necessarily that wrong with it. This is one of my favorite cards. That's sliding away. It's got a little scuff on the top right up here. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. A little bit of a scuff on the surface of the card. So this definitely, I don't think is a crack. I don't think that's a crackle, a snap, crackle, and pop, if you will. But let's, okay. I need a safer place to put that. That will now go there. Where's my centering tool? Bro, my eyes are my centering tool. I've been doing this for too long. I don't have to center things with my eyes. It's slightly right heavy, but not bad enough that it couldn't potentially get a 10. Charizard V, and that's number 154. Brilliant Stars. So in a 9, we're at 215 on this thing. So we're like 200 basically there. We've got a Charizard EX from 151 and a 10. All right, I'm out on that one, so I'm gonna put that over here just so he has it. Keep his stuff safe. You gotta protect the locals. So this is in question, definitely in question here. We've got it's better. Do a couple on the side. Yeah, but I really want to stick with 10s. If I'm going PSA, I want to go PSA 10. Which I think is like pretty reasonable of me to say. What do you guys think about that? If you go PSA, you go PSA 10. I have this out to grade right now, so I don't need another one of those. He's got a couple fruit salad Eevees. That's kind of cool. Don't mind me talking to myself. I like put my phone down and lost like 50 people in the chat. So I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Well, a little bit of that.
You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get some deals, I guess. work some deals, you know. All right, so I gotta look up the Charizard. It's too expensive though. I don't really want that. Let's go. I'm interested in this at like 200 for the Charizard V. I'd put it at like $200. Jace, what's up? We're buying and selling right now, so I have about $900 of trade equity on this trade, which is a blockbuster trade. Like, it's a freaking huge trade. I think that's the play, dude. We pulled that last night on stream. That Blastoise. That's sick. Alright, so yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can get 750 plus this card. And I'd feel happy about that. It's definitely a little bit right heavy. It's got a little bit of a scuff on the back. But you know what? I'm okay with that, I think I'm okay with that. So I think I'm gonna buy this thing. I'm gonna say, hey, do this and then 700 and we gotta do it. Like, do this in 750 and we gotta go. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is basically the raw price. It's just in a slab. I think it's actually worth less in a 9 than it is raw, but that's okay. I guess it's like the fact that you know it won't 10. But this is something I'll throw on the PC. I'll keep this for basically ever. So that I think is pretty cool. It's a cool card. I've been talking about this card for like weeks. So here we go. Hold on. Last sold on this was 185, so that's kind of the thing that's going to help. 212 is what the real value is before they all went. I'm going to buy that at stock and then trade for a percentage. So I grade a lot of cards, so I don't mind trading at like 75%, 80%. If it means that I can move stuff and make money, like, that's okay. I'm okay with that. But this is a card that I want and I haven't been able to find. Yeah, so I'm gonna offer him less than this. We're gonna offer less. But yeah, it's like buying a car. Like, when you trade in your car, you're gonna get a little bit less than what your car would retail for, because they gotta make money. To me, it's how cheap can I get cards that I can sell, and we're definitely up on what we're trading, so that's good. Definitely very good.
Yeah, the offers that they made are honestly not good, but hang on to it. That's why I haven't pulled it out. Yeah. This is a card.
So he's working a deal over here. Our deal in question, we're going to do $700 plus. Or sorry, $750 plus this. That's what we're throwing out into the ether. No. This I'm buying to keep, dude. I want this card. This card's cool. I wasn't like necessarily coming out to like buy this card exactly, but it's here and I like it. I'm gonna ask to look at the other one though, because he has two of them. So I want to look at both, make sure we're getting the cleanest or crispier of the two. And then maybe we can crack it, send it off to CGC, try to get a Gen Mint 10, maybe. To be honest, I think if I sent it to PSA, I might even get a 10. Just depends on whether or not someone was successful on Tinder before they walked into work that day. Because grading is, like, unfortunately mildly subjective. definitely mildly subjective. Yeah, buying it because I mean, there are still people out here who actually just collect Pokemon. Like I am one of them. So like, some cards I just want. You know, this is a card that I've been talking about on my live stream for like a couple weeks now. So to be able to find one in a decent grade. Well, like if I can get rid of this, cash out like $750 on a trade, like that's a good time for me. Make some money. What is mildly subjective? You're 100% correct. Like the amount of people who regrade the same card like 10 times is crazy. Like it's literally a process. He just walked up. He's shaking his head. He goes, completely died. I got an offer for you. Yeah, what's up? I'm right here, brother. So, I do see you have another one. I just wanted to get both of them real quick. So, I'd want to do like 750 plus one of these. Okay, yeah, sure, dude. I think. Oh, wait, 750 plus one of those? So, I pulled it up. Last sale on this card was 186. Oh, that's me being a stickler because it definitely has been selling for like 212. Yeah. So just like candid card guy to card guy, you know what I mean? Yeah. But that to me, that way I'm getting a little more than 75 or like 75-ish%. But it's not all cash. It's partially trade. I would do 700 in that. 725. You got a deal. 720. 720. You miserable schmuck. Let's go, GG's. You have a Venmo by chance? I do. Yes. So we're picking up this. You miserable schmuck. You miserable schmuck. No, I appreciate you, dude. Good proper business. I put your 151s out over there, so somebody ring Yankee. Alright, pulling up Venmo. We're getting $721. There you go. He said 720. I'm just low-key casually trying to up it by $1 so I can win. I just want to win, bro. I want to win. We're doing dirty on my own YouTube stream. I love you. No. This is the proper way to do business, guys. The proper way to do business. You're gonna have fun with it. Of course. Pizza. So we traded out. We're waiting for the Venmo. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm stoked to buy that Charizard. We got $721 in the Venmo plus some pizza. You want to just flash that real quick? So we've got a pristine Sylveon VMAX, a Charizard VMAX Rainbow, Raikou VMAX, Raikou V Pristine 10, Shining Moon, Dragonite EX. I got $721 and a Charizard V from Brilliant Stars. That's a wild trade, blockbuster. How do we find you? Do you have a card we can win? Death Metal Charizard Cult. Death Metal Charizard Cult. Insta, whatnot, everywhere. With the K and the V at the cult. I'll hit you with a raid at some point. I appreciate it. I got you, bro. I got you. What's your name again? Josh Dupre. Josh. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got you, Josh, on here. Yeah. I'll see what we do. Perfect. Yeah, we'll do. All right. So we picked up a big card. We picked up $750 in cash. We've cashed out basically like almost $800-900 so far. So we're doing good, guys. This is absolutely packed, completely a zoo. It's a grading guy. Just let him judge your cards. It's a good idea. Just trolling people walking around. I know too many people here. Dude, you just missed. I just had a huge trade. Yeah. I sold the Raikou V Pristine, the Shining Mew a 10, the Sylveon VMAX Pristine, a Dragonite EX Hyper Rare, and one other card. I forget what it was. I got that and cash out 721. Not terrible. Not terrible. That's a cracking grade though.
How you guys doing?
Ooh, oh, that's sick. Hold on, show a flashlight one more time. Ooh, buddy. That's not bad.
This is a sleeper.
I love Aquapolis and
My favorite sets.
I like Skyridge for the reverses a little better though.
I agree.
I have a Pop 9 Skyridge Pikachu reverse hollow on me.
Jeez. I can't even imagine.
He's a legend, guys. He's a legend. Jim Hobbs, welcome in. How are you doing? We're looking at all sorts of stuff. We haven't seen it. Oh, speaking of reverses, let's go. What's going on, guys? Sorry, I'm on YouTube. Are you guys buying it all?
No, not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got though. We're gonna have something. Oh, that Blaziken VMAX. Just sold one of those. The Railroad EX in the reverse from hollow from Sandstorm. Dude, that is crazy.
PSA 10s are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost worth it by cracking out some PSA.
You don't have to crack it. You can send a CGC slab. They just flip it.
The old 9.5s.
Yeah, those you get 10s when you send them into CGC. But if you send that to PSA will usually give you a 10.
They usually do.
That is crazy. Dude, I don't know if John knows that that's here. Cross grid. Chat's yelling, cross grid.
They got money.
Alright, let's see. Nothing here I'm too stoked on, to be honest. That Pokemon breeder is pretty dope. Gentlemen, have a good show.
You too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, nothing there is too spicy, get me too excited. We're gonna go. The boys. Alright, let's go find the boys at Collectible Tags. Let's see what's up. If you guys follow them on YouTube, you follow them on whatnot or anything like that. They're a pretty big name in the online card world. Chris is a friend of mine. He's a good dude. So we'll go over. We'll pop over, say hello. Pop over and say hello to the boys over it. You said that's your fave? Oh, no one's got the red cheeks Pikachu ever. That is true. People do not have the red cheeks Pikachu ever. I agree. There should be more red cheeks Pikachus. And then nobody has the W stamp Pikachu either. There's never any W stamp Pikachus. So we're gonna see. We'll see if we can find one at somebody's booth or whatever. We shall see. You have a binder of them of the E3. So I had an E3 and a W stamp Pika and a 10, and I did sell them. So, unfortunately, we no longer have them. But the W stamp Pika is crazy. Is definitely crazy. These are the boys at Collectible Tags. Massive spread. They come out with the whole squad always. Always. So those who've just been chilling on the live stream, I appreciate you. I know we've had ups and downs, but I'm seeing the same consistent people in here. But Chris is who you talk to if you want to buy a grill. He's the guy. You've probably seen him. Guys, if you've been hanging out, throw a like. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. So they're gonna have a ton of CGC, ton of PSA. The pristine, they have more pristine tens than me. Although my personal card registry is higher than theirs, so haha, screw you guys. Oh, that's funny. Dude, that Pikachu Zekrom promo and it's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. They got sequential 10 sets going out.
But you helped me realize the mistake that I made.
Oh, everything's CGC up in upstate New York? So down here, there's a lot of PSA bias. I'm not gonna lie, but people have started to realize that the CGC Pristine 10s are worth considerably more than a PSA 10 because we have the internet, and how people have not been paying attention to things is mind blowing to me. But Boston doesn't really have like a Pokemon community. It's all sports cards out here because we have like winning sports teams, unlike New York. That's a shot. But because it's all like old dudes who do sports cards that are in Pokemon to make money, they don't like keep up with what's going on. Like, so much so that I won't even take an AGS slab or a tag slab because I know if I need to move it or trade it, like, it limits who I can sell it or trade it to. Even though they're completely, like, legitimate, valid grading companies at this point. It's just a lot of bias, and it's hard to overcome that. But, yeah, I mean, they've got, like, some crazy Pikas in here. Some crazy Pikas.
1740 is the difference.
That Yveltal is nuts.
Let me show the camera. I'll come back and hit you.
All right, hold on. I'll come back. They got too much going on over here. We'll dap up Chris later. We'll dap him up later.
All right, 3 back-to-back massive deals. We have another.
We'll say what's up to him later. All right. So, we got people doing trades now. This is where the show gets fun, when people start just trading random things with random people. Let's see. Let's check some of the random booths that I don't know anybody at. Let's see kind of what we got going on. Ooh, a lot of raw, beautiful vintage. Yeah.
Yes, sir. How are you, man?
Oh yeah, I'm doing well.
Hey, good to see you, bro.
Good to see you.
What's going on? I can take a look.
A lot of really nice raw vintage stuff. That's legendary.
Yeah, it's a sick mega, bro.
Love that card.
Yeah,
We got the Tina.
Are you live right now, bro?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
I'm just a psychopath talking to myself. Mega Charizard EX out of Evolutions. So we played last night on stream the Blastoise. Yeah, we played the Blasty. This is the only card I have not pulled from XY Evo. The only one I've never pulled myself.
It's quite elusive.
It's very elusive. Very elusive.
Charizard. Yeah, exactly.
Very elusive Charizard.
Yes, that's right.
That's a beautiful card to see.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
There's that CGC 9.5 Charizard VMAX. We just sold the Pristine 10 of the Charizard VMAX.
It's a beautiful card, too. It's a nice Zard.
That is a great Zard. But maybe should I trade the Zard that I just got, guys?
Let me double check, okay?
Should I let go of this Zard? I don't know. I just bought that.
Oh, that's cool.
But there's so many good raw cards here.
Can I just take a look at it, bro? Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
I can't do it, chat. I can't do it. This has got to stay in the pocket. I'm taking that card home, and I will cherish it. He has.
Yeah. Well, we can do that.
Can I see that?
Yeah, that's a shiny card.
Yes.
That one's from Celebrations.
Oh, never mind.
It's not. That would be a hell of a deal.
I just assumed it was missing his hero at the end.
No.
So I was like, whatever. Like,
no, it's the one that's from Celebrations.
Oh, no. Oh, they're giving away a prismatic ETB.
I have to give you like $14 in trade for this. Yeah.
Can you do this in 10?
Yeah, it's fine. Done.
All right, let's get the winner quickly. Number 587, I'm sorry, 687
Thank you, sir. You have a great day, okay? All right, buddy. Thank you.
687
I did not win a prismatic ETB.
Prismatic is tough, bro.
It is not good.
It's a tough set.
Prismatic depression is what we call it. Prismatic depression.
I call it prismatic pain.
That's fair.
That's also
We thought showing rain, showing pain.
Yeah, I was
So we kind of, dude, I know you. This kid's got crazy cards. Yeah, you were on the Cape, right? No? You had what? Yeah, Rockland. That's what it was. Rockland. Guys, from the Rockland stream, he's here. He's live. he was trading like a maniac at the Rockland show. That's funny. Not to just be that 35-year-old man yelling at like a 13-year-old. But for those who know, he was hustling me. Josh. Good to meet you. Thank you. I might make my way back. Pick up some pictures. All right, cool. That's so funny, dude. Yeah, that kid definitely took me for like a bunch of mystery slabs and just crushed every time. Like he just kept hitting over and over again. Over and over again. I like these lovely people right here. These folks are good folks. All right, let's see what we got over here that we can work a deal on maybe. Now I'm in trade mode right now. Or purchase mode even. That Dark Espeon from Neo is crazy. That Magikarp promo, the Crispin. Dude, these cards, there's so many good cards at the show. That's what the TCG only show brings out. It's just like everybody just comes and balls out. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Let's see if we can pick up some cards that we can send off to get graded. Oh, sorry. Hopefully we can pick up some cards that we can grade. I'm thinking, yeah, there's a couple good cards here to pick up. So I'm seeing that Gimme Ghoul. I'm definitely a player on the Gimme Ghoul for sure. We like the Pincer's pretty dope. Let's see. We're trying to like weasel our way up in here. That Ghastly's gone all the way up to 50 now. It's so expensive. So expensive. That funky monkey dude. They're putting Beastie Boys in here. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. Don't demonetize me. Hey, how's it going? Good. Could I take a look at that Gimme Ghoul? It's in that case. This one? Alright, we've weaseled our way in. Very weaselly. The Gimme Ghoul. Thank you. It's a little top heavy now that I'm holding it. So probably not a good grading candidate. Corners and stuff are good. How's it going, dude? Good. How are you? Good. How's the show been?
Been good.
Good. Can I see that Misty's Determination?
Yeah.
Guys, this thing is actually tolerably centered for Misty's Determination. That never happens. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to set this down. I'm interested in this very much so. I'm going to look something up really quick.
No, that's cool. Take your time, man.
All right. We might have an attempt at a trade or a purchase here. I want that Misty's though. But for the right price.
Are you on Facebook Live or something?
I'm on YouTube, yeah. Okay. Are you guys trading? I have a trade offer you might actually want to do.
Okay, let me see.
It's a weird one. This is going to be weird.
Nothing's weird.
It's true. It's a Pokemon card convention. Weird as standard.
Not even.
It's weird as expected. Alright, here's what I want to offer you. for this, it's $20.
I don't do CGC.
Wow. It's a nice life.
PSA. Oh, PSA girl.
I thought that was a good offer. Wow. Okay. I just got shot down, trading a 9.5 for a raw Misty, and then $20 so I could grade it. I thought that was a layup. I thought it was a layup. All right, let me see how much cash I have because I might just buy it from you. Whatever. She's a hostess, baby. She wants to know.
Oh, you see this?
Also, final. I have. Oh yeah, no, of course. I have $20 cash.
All right, you got Venmo or Cash App?
I can.
What else you got?
Did you take a raw cut on trade?
Depends what it is.
That and 15.
15?
So like you give me 15, that's selling right now for 57.
I got too many of these already.
Really?
Yep.
I'm throwing out what I thought of fair trades. Alright, hold on. What do you not have too many of?
Oh, no. I'll pass on the Crown Zenith. Yep.
Wow. Very. Dude, I'm throwing out crazy stuff and I'm getting passed on all of them. I'm getting passed on all of them. I'd have to check the value on this. I think they're about even. So I'd probably like throw you some cash on top. Dude, this is tough. She's a tough cookie.
A tough cookie?
A tough cookie. That's the So that's going for $37 light play. I'll trade you straight up.
I would pass on this.
Alright, never mind. If I can't give a $37 light play, the condition on this card is good. Like very good. For a $30 Misty. That's crazy. Crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Just say you don't trade.
I do trade.
What would you trade for? If I gave you a card that's LP and say it's worth $37 and you won't trade for a $30 card.
I wasn't interested in those cards, man.
Oh, okay.
That's endgame of it, alright?
You don't like Charizard V-Stars?
I got tons of those, man.
Where?
I got tons of those. They're not in the case, but we have other shows lined up.
Okay. That makes sense. That's fair. Likewise. Thank you. So, what just happened? I just offered a $57 card for a $30 card and was told no. That is the craziest thing ever. I'm not in my chat, but I just offered her the Pikachu in the street from 151, raw and mint, for a Misty's Determination, and she said no. I was like, that's 57 for 30. I just like the card. Like, what are we talking about? I just lost my dang mind. This is the TGA slab booth. This is an unexpected amount of TGA.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't hate it though.
No, I love TGA. I would rather earn a 10 than be handed it by PSA. But it's like you look at the back and like there's nicks, and I'm like, that's not a 10.
I agree.
These are my PC, but TGAs look so good in close.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
This is like a TGA grail. Like, what is happening right here? The Rudy, dude, what?
The top one. That's the only 10 in TGA's database. The Rose.
Wow. What bumper case?
So
that's crazy. This is a lot of craziness right now. That's a lot of craziness. Dude, that Misty's determination was so nice. I just don't have the cash on me to buy it, and I could. She wouldn't give me a $57 card for a $30 card. It's so wild. And she said no. I can't get over it. I don't think I'll ever recover from that.
He was just down the road from TJ, so I know Jesse.
All right, we got some good stuff. Dude, that Jolty on reverse is crazy. How's it going, man?
Good. How about you, man?
Good, good.
Let me see that shirt. I like that.
Yeah, it's sort of old school kind of vibe.
He looks like the XY promo.
Yeah, exactly.
It's quite possibly my favorite card out there.
It's
so bad. I'm so bad.
It's just rare to see Pikachu looking angry.
Yes.
You know?
But he's so badass when he's angry.
He is. He is definitely the king.
Absolutely, man. And would you do 15?
Is that what it's called?
1643 right now. Yeah. I want to make sure. I'm reasonable, dude. I want to make sure, you know? I don't like throwing numbers around, you know?
I like this guy. He likes angry Pikachu.
If I'm offering something, I want you to tell me, and then I'll give it to you. Yeah. This is what it's about, bro. Oh, yeah. You get a 10 or
that Gary from Breakpoint is sick. That's a pretty sick Gary over there.
That works.
We got a Master Ball reverse Umbreon in a 10.
Alright, one step closer on now.
This might be this.
Many. All we do is masters. I'm trying to master set the whole Scarlet and Violet card right now. I'm like, oosh, so close.
How many cards is that?
God damn, that's a lot of cards.
A lot.
That's gotta be like 4,000 cards.
I have one for you. Appreciate it. You don't have the Iona, do you?
I did, and I don't anymore.
No. What about Ichian, the snail guy there? No, that either.
No, I think everything I've got, at least everything is
This guy's got some Garys, dude. You've got a lot of Garys. A lot of Gyarados.
I like Gary. And I like Megas, and I got a good deal on some Gary Megas.
Would you be interested in a trade? Can I set this down in the corner here so it's safe? Chat, you're going down to the ground.
What do you got for me?
I have one card in particular that you might be interested in.
I love when people say that because you know he's fire. Oh yeah. He's peeking over like.
Actually, I have two. One of them might be like trade for everything.
I gotta see what it is now.
I value this.
Wait, Now you got to get iPhone audio. Good luck. Good luck. All right, let's see. I'm gonna look up the Bubble Mew in a 10. All right, let's see. We're looking up the Mew EX 347. So this is where we're at. We're looking up the Bubble Mew. The Bubble Mew is going for $290 though. That's come down. Let's check that. Let's check that Umbreon. Umbreon EX. EX, and that's 217. 217. We got like 500 on that in the 10. Or like 540-ish in the 10. Some sales at 480. Okay. I have these to trade. So that's like 325. Yeah, we don't have enough. We don't have enough to make it happen, I don't think. I gotta mull that over. I gotta marinate on that, chat. I gotta marinate. He's got nice cards, guys. That's what I'm looking at right there.
25 bucks.
That's what I was looking at. It's just, do we pull the trigger on an absolute sicko mode? Oh, he's got the VMAX. Oh, they're Japanese though. If those were English on the sequentials, dude, crazy. Crazy. All right, so he's got a lot of Japanese stuff. This is the English case. I'm an idiot, chat. I'm looking at the Japanese case being like, why is this all Japanese? Then there's the English case and I'm just a moron. Oh, man. They got some nice cards here, though. He's got some nice cards. These Latioses. Are those all Latioses? Can I look at them? Just a giant stack of Latioses. We're looking for the Gem Mint Tenable potential. Is this it?
I don't know. I do have a couple of Gem Mint Tenable.
They all have just like one little nick.
Yeah. This one is Joey's Pokemon stuff. Oh, okay. That's what I saw. Yeah. I think it's 11 on this one, and then the normal is 9.
It's got two promos in it. The Pokemon Center stamped, and that's like through the roof. Ooh, that Pikachu from Crown Zenith is pretty dope too. Thank you. For Raw, I try to find stuff that I can like grade. He's got that Unigawa Pikachu. This dude's got some heat. I almost like want to do a deal just to do a deal. Chat, what do you guys see? What do you guys see on here that I'm missing? What am I missing on this table right now? Do you have the Starmie V from Astral? That's on the hit list. I need that card. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Dude, this guy's a legend. Great cards. I don't know that guy. But sometimes it's just like that. Let's see what we got for some certified bangers over here. Holy e-readers, dude. All the verses. Is this like a versus master set right here? Like, what's going on over here? Bro, the Gyarados Poncho Pikachu. Holy smokes. We're gonna take a step over to the left and take a look at this case real quick. Ooh, they got the Japanese fossil Gengar in a 9 for $100. That's crazy. The Rayquaza, we're gonna get into.
Exactly. That's why I'm just like.
The Ray sealed is crazy. All right, I gotta look up this Japanese fossil Gengar in a 9.
That card looks really good. I love the color of Lugia with the card.
So this is the Gengar in question. They got 100. Yeah, dude, we're taking that Gengar. We're taking that Gengar hands down.
Not a lot of streamers do that.
Yeah, he takes song requests.
Yeah.
And he's like, for the people.
We love to hear that.
Let him know.
Let's go, man. Looking to straight trade that for that. The Gengar? And then I gotta put Chris on live. I gotta put all you on live.
Oh, I'm on live right now?
You're on live, yeah. Yeah. YouTube. Although my mic died, so it died off because no one can hear me.
Oh, okay.
I have like the random pop-in people that are like, wow, that's a Gengar and that's a terrestrial festival. Like,
Let's go.
oh, they know. I'm a full-time Whatnot streamer, so like, yeah. Chris, it's for me, bro. No, I know. He says no. He says no. Extra no. Oh, man. I can throw a couple bucks on top, too, if you need it. There you go. I was ready, bro. Chris the Legend, Collectible Tags. All the boys are ready, dude. I've done this too many times with him. I know how it works. I literally have cash in my pocket ready to go.
Let's go.
All right, the Gengar acquired. Thank you. All right, that's a come up, dude. I love this card. I'm a big Gengar guy. Chat, I think with trading the Vaporeon from Terrestrial Festival in a 10 for a Japanese Gengar Holo from Fossil in a 9 to round out the PC, we made like a grand today. We're trading off we're piecing the Brilliant Stars, Charizard, and the 9 Fossil Gengar. So we added to the PC. We made some money. Let's get out of here. With that, guys, on Whatnot, my next stream is going to be on Friday for Journey Together, but my birthday stream is going to be on Saturday, the 29th. That is my birthday. We're going to go wild, so that's going to be on Whatnot. Book that. It'll also be on YouTube, both of those streams. But we're going to rip a ton of Journey Together on Friday, the day it comes out. So just throw a sub, throw a like, whatever, so I show up in your algorithm. But we are going to, we're gonna rip a ton of Journey Together on Friday. And then again, Saturday is my birthday, so we're gonna go wild and out. With that, guys, I'm signing off. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Be safe, be well, catch them all. Have a good one, guys. And then I don't know how to end this thing. How do I turn this off? I guess I just stay there. Boom.